Hey, what's up, everybody? This video is part of a series of videos dealing with personal finances and personal budgeting. I'm going to put this same intro at the beginning of each video. So one, if you've already watched the intro, you can go ahead and skip to today's topic. Two, if you see my clothes change or the nice virtual background change, the reason will be because I recorded the rest of the video on a different day than I did this introductory video. So the point of this series is simply to do very quick, hopefully 2 to 5 minute videos where we discuss a lot of topics dealing with personal budgeting and personal finances. So I'm going to record all of these. I have probably over 20 ideas for these really short videos. I'm going to release one a day over the next 3 to 5 weeks. And if there's a topic that you want to hear about, please go ahead and post it in the comments. Maybe it's one that I have coming up, and then I'll release that one in the future. Or perhaps it's something that I haven't talked about or thought about on my list, and I can address that as I continue the series. So without any further comments, let's go ahead and jump into today's topic. Now that we have answered the question, what is budgeting? We've answered the question, why you should budget. We've addressed two common objections to budgeting. I have plenty of money. I don't need to budget, or I don't have enough anyway, so I can't budget. I'm just spending what I have to get by. We've answered all those in the last several videos. Go back and watch those if you haven't yet. The next question is, what type of budget are we going to use? So I've talked about what budgeting is. It's being intentional, right, with where you want your money to go and how you want to use it. So what type of budget are we going to use? Technically, it's called a zero-based budget. And I actually stumbled across this YouTuber recently. I really like his mindset. I really like how he addresses things. He's very down to earth, it seems, very reasonable. He's not one of those guys out there just kind of like blowing smoke to make you feel like you can get rich overnight. At least the videos I've watched so far haven't been. But he does a pretty good job of actually showing the graphics and everything of zero-based budget. I think it's fine for me to show this because I'm giving him full credit. I'm not stealing any information or anything, and I'll put a link to his channel in the bottom as well. But his name is Humphrey Yang. And so here's what he says zero-based budget is.
The zero-based budgeting system is a method in which you budget where you spend every last cent of your monthly income so that your amount left at the end of every month is equal to zero. So that means your income minus your expenses equals zero at the end of the month. Now, expenses in this case also includes savings, investments, paying off debt, etc. Let's pretend you make $4,000 a month. A zero-based budget might look like the following. You have your rent, your groceries, your necessities all listed right here, but then you also have a section for the things that you're saving for. Your emergency fund, your IRA, your student loan payments, new car fund, and then any other savings that you might want to do. You can see by the time that you get to the end of your budgeting, you are left with $0 at the bottom right here. This is essentially the zero-based budgeting system where all dollars are accounted for.
So again, to recap very short, a zero-based budget simply means you're going to account for every dollar. I think he might have said spend in the video, or he used a couple of terminology that I just want to clarify. You're going to start with the amount of money you have. And at the end, you're going to have allocated, not necessarily spent, but allocated every single dollar. So if every month you have $3,000 coming in, then you're going to allocate $3,000. You're not just going to allocate the expenses that are going out, like rent and groceries and gas. Yes, you're going to allocate those. But then at the end, a lot of people will do budgeting this way. They'll say, I have 3,000, I'm going to spend this, and there's $700 left over. All right. That is not the type of budgeting we're going to do. There's $700 left over. We're going to find a place for it. Maybe you put it in another category to spend, or most likely you start to put savings categories on that. So if there's $700 left over after everything that's flowing out every month, well, you're going to put that $700 towards save for a new car, save for a down payment on a house, save for a vacation, save for retirement. But you're going to allocate that as well. If you get to the bottom and there's $10 left, you're going to find a place to allocate that $10, not necessarily spend it, but you're going to give it a job. You're going to allocate it to something. And that's what zero-based budgeting is. My name is Brad. I'm with Wooten CPA. My goal is to bring peace to your tax and accounting responsibilities. One of the ways I do that is through these videos here on YouTube. Please like this video, share this video for others to see, and subscribe to the channel if you would. That way you're also notified when new videos come out. There will be over 20 in this series of personal finance and personal budgeting that I'm going to try to keep in that 2 to 5 minute window, so they'll be easy to digest for you. Hopefully that they are helpful for you, and I appreciate you watching the videos.